Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This
entering play call screen.
Came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Power red is selected. Curls comp, stretch, podadder, lead red option, spacing. Circle button.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. RPO zone YP is selected.
Extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because...
Power even dive, red option, Y corner, lead red, Y corner.
Total. It made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Cross button.
On second and 7.
Square button.
Jones.
Square button. Square button.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he takes this one back.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Stretch alert X looky is selected. Jet pass FK zone. Empty ends, slant stick.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
R1 button.
Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. This defense not fooled one bit.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. HB mid-draw is selected.
This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
2nd and 14.
Cross button. R1 button. Square button.
Oh, this is Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Corner strike is selected. Play formation. Tray open. Option is empty base flex. There are 17 categories. You have 9 options. Verticals is selected. Cross button. Square button. Square button. Cross button.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's...
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
Lost last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A pretty good punt there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Football with a first
Cover
and
3 catch.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man on the out route.
Entering play call, punt plan, concept, there play type, there are 7, man, cover 1 Robert press.
It's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one almost intercepted.
Entering play call, man coverage. There are 2 categories. Cover 1, cover 1, cover 1, cover 1 robber.
Feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Prescott. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the drive takes him in Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4 seconds.
Entering play call, man coverage. Cover 1 Robert press. Play type, there, man coverage. Play call, cover 2, man 3, cover 2 man.
You have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right.
Man, defensively that hurts. Entering play call, play type, go line, man, confirmation, 4, nickel. Normal, there are 8 categories, you have 39 options, cover 3, middle third.
First down, Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Audible.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Entering play call formation. There are 4, 3, dot, nickel. Option is 1, nickel overload 3, cover 2, mid blitz.
To throw is Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned.
Entering play call, jet touch, AHP inside zone, play formation, concept, there are no, play action pass, do, there are 2 categories, you have 7 options, cost rate HP flag is selected.
Begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this
game. Button,
they come up
square
first.
Button,
throwing, Joe.
cross button, circle button.
And he overshot him there. It's out of
Entering Sprintage concept. There are 9 categories. Medium.
Last weekend hasn't started a great year.
Inside concept. Option is set. Option is set to outside zone. There are 10 play call. Play call.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Backs protect.
Barkley, toss play left. And he got blown up on that play. Back.
Entering play call. Sweep. There are 10 categories. Concept. Coach suggest. Clear out. Seattle. Clear out. Southeast out.
One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him.
Triangle button. Square button. R1 button. Cross button. R1 button. R1 button. Square button.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off at the 33. And he takes this one back into...
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
It's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And this will be a touch.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. 0-1 trap is selected.
And
cross button.
6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term.
Entering play call. Flanker drive. Red up. Flanker drive.
That taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know.
R1 button. Triangle button. Cross button.
Deep in there, right?
Square button.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. On play action, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And
entering play on plan. There, cover 2 drop. Cover 2 drop.
Defensively, they were in zone coverage.
Cover 2 sink.
To be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is. To not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team...
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
It feels like right now they are all over them.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And this will not be...
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. Stretch alert X-Look is selected. Quick slants. Power. Quick slants.
The Giants off.
Cross button. R1 button.
Next drive.
Cross button.
They had the fumble last time.
Triangle button.
Do a touchdown.
Triangle button.
That's
Triangle button.
Let's see what they do here.
Square button.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team...
Cross button. Circle button. R1 button. R1 button.
It's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if...
Entering play call. TV. Red option.
Start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Cross button. Triangle button. Triangle button.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he works his way forward for about 4.
Entering a cross shot. AHB slam.
You can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only
Cross
getting
button.
yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down.
Entering 494 F flat.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Circle button.
Well done.
Circle button.
Defensively, he had it diagnosed.
R1 button. Triangle button.
Because
Triangle button.
perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
Entering play call.
Get
Kick
going.
punt double 4 verticals.
3rd down so far.
Ravens trail.
Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down.
Square button.
So what's the
Cross
answer?
button.
Either convert
Cross button.
or don't get the
R1 button.
first place.
Circle
Get
button.
defensive yards
R1
up.
button.
Get down.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hammond. And unable to break away. They stop him.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that...
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Your progressions, and here's
Cover 3. Cover 3 Skype. Cover 3. Cover 3 Skype. Cover 3 Skype press.
Anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Running right through him. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Entering play call. Go opt. Unplant. Defend medium pass. Cover 2 press.
Tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
A gain of 6 there on...
Entering play call. Defend medium pass. You have 104 options. Cover 2 press is selected.
He creates mismatches with his size, but slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Cover 1 Keith. Cover 2 drop. Cover 2 drop.
2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Prescott. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take it in.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by...
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Entering play. White rail. Ravens. White rail.
The Giants offense at the line.
Square button.
In their next
Triangle button. Cross button.
on first.
R1 button.
Jones.
Square button.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to...
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, Fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
So now they deal with 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
Spread.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's go, D.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he won't get there. They stop him.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. If lead red option is selected.
Get the football back.
Circle button. R1 button. Triangle button. Square button.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk.
Circle button. Cross button.
On first down, Barkley. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about...
Entering play call, Ravens Y shallow.
Here at the 2-minute warning. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Coming up at half.
Circle button.
I'll go from one personality, that's
Cross
you, Charles
button.
Davis, to another.
Cross button. Triangle button.
He'll have
R1 button.
scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes.
Triangle button.
Smiling.
Triangle button.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on
Triangle button.
for no gain.
R1 button. Triangle button.
To throw on
Cross button. Square button.
Will get this out to Barkley complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an
Cross button. R1 button. Square button. Circle button.
Jones
Square button.
Barkley fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And who's got it? The defense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And the scoring opportunity turned away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for the fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 3 options. Return left is selected.
Few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former.
Entering ceiling.
That's like scoring a touchdown.
No,
Easy now.
ceiling.
I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come on, come
Square
on.
button.
A lot of
R1 button. Cross button.
Mike 55.
Cross button.
55.
Cross button.
Following
R1 button.
covering.
R1 button. Cross button.
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Entering slot fade.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress.
Cross button.
I think that
R1 button.
the incompletion downfield.
Triangle button.
Chance.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
Off one, deep left side here.
Square button.
And this one almost intercepted.
Entering play call. Ravens Y off. Inside. Red count. Inside zone.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect?
Cross button.
Big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Cross button. Triangle button.
Now Jones.
Square button.
Throw on.
R1 button.
He's going to go up top again.
triangle button.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
first half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. Elliott a first down and more. And finally taken down at the 34.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Halftime.
On plan. There are 7. Formation. There are normal. Corner blitz free.
Runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, makes it easier to
Entering play. Overload. Cog free buzz match WK.
Left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Final play of the half. Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he's got a man here. Complete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando.
Entering dumpling adjustments. Screen run inside is selected.
Coach.
Final adjustments.
Run outside.
Second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game.
Defend out. Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. If off left is selected.
And charge.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point.
Entering franchise screen. You have 7 options. Call timeout. Game coaching. Quit game is entering. Yes, exit to menu.